I'm very excited. Okay. Oh my goodness. Got it right here. Alrighty, I've got my test kit, and this, in case I didn't mention, is a Christmas gift from my sister, and she was so nice to send it to me sooner than later, because she's like, you know, I'll just have it, you know, I'll order it now and have you get it in before Christmas, so maybe I can get my results by Christmas. I think online it says it takes 3 to 5 weeks for test results to come back in. So let's crack this open. And it's got all the instructions in here. And then the little spit tube. So that's what I'm gonna do this morning, and then since it's Saturday, I'll just have this mailed out Monday morning and wait for the results and see what happens. I don't even know what to expect. I have no doubts I'll enjoy learning all about my health and traits and stuff like that, because my sister got me the health and ancestry service from them, so I know I'll have fun learning about those, but I'm very curious and I think a little nervous for to see if anything with the ancestry part comes up. Like, am I gonna find some long lost blood relative or something? And if I do, will I be able to connect with them and talk to them and one day meet them? So who knows? Here I am doing the whole spit tube situation. I had it all filled up, and then I followed the instructions on how to, I guess, store it properly so it can withstand all the travel it has to do to get to the lab and then wait to be worked on, reviewed at the lab. But yes, the instructions were pretty easy to follow, and it explains everything pretty well, and the app also explains what's going on very well. So here I am packing it up and mailing it out. Hello, it is December 13th, and I just got the email today that they are genotyping my DNA. I think that's the word. But basically, we're one step closer to getting my DNA results. So I can't wait, and yeah, I mean, at the earliest, it will happen at the end of this week, at the latest, January 3rd. So we will see. I'm very excited, and that's really it. Today is December 17th, and I just got the email that they are reviewing my DNA. So we're pretty much to the last step. I have 1 to 3 days until I get my results back, and I cannot wait. I'm just excited to open up the app or my email or whatever and look at everything and see what is going on. So I will check back in when the day happens. Hello, it is December 19th, and I think I just got my results in. This morning when I woke up, I was going through my phone and no email, but I went on the 23andMe app just for fun to be like, okay, let's see if maybe there's an update in the app, and I missed it and I haven't gotten the email yet. And instead of the page showing like, oh, here's where your DNA is, like on the timeline, it showed like, here are all your reports. I have it pulled up on my laptop now. So like, here are the reports and stuff like that. So time to get into it and see what I have going on. There's a bunch of reports. I didn't realize how many things I'd learn about. Okay, I just looked at some health reports. There's a bunch. There's a lot. Some of these I don't even understand what they mean. But they have different sections, so like health predisposition, carrier status, there's wellness, there's traits. So the one that I thought was really fun to look at was looking at traits, less likely or more likely for certain things, such as bitter taste, cheek dimples, dandruff, eye color, fear of heights, freckles, hair texture, mosquito bite frequency, motion sickness, sweet versus salty, so on and so forth. And I found that a lot of the traits that I was either more likely for or less likely for were pretty accurate to me today. So that was a lot of fun to learn about. All right, on to the next, which will be ancestry. My DNA suggests that my ancestry is 100% Chinese.
Oh my gosh!
What a shocker. Okay, let's go through the report. I can't believe it's 100%. I feel like I saw TikTok videos or something on the internet that said like anyone doing DNA testing, like is anyone actually 100% anything? And I was kind of doubtful, where I'm like, yeah, I'm sure like other people are different things. 100% mainland China. Okay. They found the strongest evidence of my ancestry in the following 10 regions. And none of them are from where I'm adopted from, which is interesting. As a Chinese adoptee, I have absolutely no clue what my family's medical history is, so having the health and traits part of this kit is definitely helpful. It put me on the right track to have an idea of what's going on, maybe what to look out for, what diseases to be aware of, and though it is not a diagnosis, I still found this very helpful. Here's the part I'm most nervous for. We're gonna hit DNA relatives. DNA relatives. Your predicted family tree is now available, and there's a lot of third cousins, fourth cousins, and there's a lot of people. So I have continued to look at the Ancestry stuff and DNA relatives, and again, most of mine are from third cousin on, more distant. But one feature I really like is the map, because it's pretty cool to see where everyone's at, because I was amazed at how many people pop up in the US, and then internationally I've got little bubbles that show up in Europe and some bubbles that show up in China, other parts of Asia, and then a couple in Australia and New Zealand, it looks like. And when I say bubbles, it just shows like I think 20 connections in one area, but then when you zoom in it shows you exactly where they are. So yeah, pretty interesting. I will admit, I was hoping for a little bit closer than third cousin, but I don't know, it's pretty cool to see everything, so yeah. Just to close this video out, I want to share with you some final thoughts and feelings. I know it hasn't even been a day, but I'm definitely excited to see what else comes up, if I learn anything in the future from my profile, if more relatives pop up in the future, so on and so forth. But I definitely thought it was worth it. I am so thankful that my sister gifted this to me, because I know it's kind of an expensive gift. And yeah, I had a lot of fun learning about myself. I had a lot of fun sitting down with my mom and showing her stuff in my profile. And I called my sister today, thanked her for it, and let her know. I've updated her throughout the whole process. And I could add her as a connection. And so I got to choose what information of mine I share with her. And so we were on the phone, and I let her view everything of mine, and she let me view everything of hers. So we got to sit down and compare just pretty much all the reports, all our traits, whatever. So that was a ton of fun. I really enjoyed that. So yes, if you are someone out there thinking about doing a DNA test kit, I think it's worth it. I really enjoyed the experience, and I really look forward to what I will learn in the future. So yes, thank you all for watching. Take care.